Ryan Turner is with us right now. That is his sprint car. He will be racing tonight at Brewerton Speedway. We aired this one right about before the show because we wanted to make sure to encourage you guys to come on out and see the Empire Super Sprints. It is night number 3 of Speedweeks. Can-Am and Utica Rome are the races so far, and Ryan has been at both of those. How are you, man? I know I met you somewhere along the way, but it's been a while. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Joined Speedweeks. It's day 3, so we're just making sure we make it to the end, and a little light on crew, but it's fun to travel and just get so many races in a week.
Now, of course, you're from north of the border.
Yeah, from Dunnville, Ontario. Mainly race out of Ohsweken, but we like to travel and when we can. So this weekend opened up, and we said, why not come play?
And from what I talk to people up that way, they say a lot of people are into sprint cars because of Ohsweken Speedway, and that kind of bleeds over into things like ESS. Are they right?
Yeah, 100%. Ohsweken's a top-notch facility. If you haven't been, you make sure you got to go.
Glenn's been bugging me for years to get up there. I got to get up there.
From the pits to the racetrack to the way it's handled, it's top-notch.
And one thing they have that no other track has, they don't have to push you guys off on the racetrack, do they?
No, they got push-off tracks. So that's nice. They'll push us before the heats even start. We'll roll right out on the track.
That's got to save a ton of time, I would imagine, right?
It does. It does. Luckily for them, they have a large car count. That kind of eats up some of the time, but I think it shows what the facility is.
Why? How many sprints do they get?
There we get over 24, 25 weekly, but the full car count there for 4 series is 140.
Oh, and of course the Canadian Sprint Car Nationals is a whole nother deal. And by the way, look those up on YouTube. There are some amazing finishes from that track, because it is really one of the best places around. Period. When you get right down to it. So
I hope you got last year's, because
last year's?
I won last year's.
Oh, all right. We'll have to make sure that we watch that then and see that. So how are we doing so far at Speedweek?
Oh, we're doing good. We're learning. We've been quick in time trials, which has been helping us, and then get through the heat to the redraw. Haven't redrew the greatest, redrew 9th both nights, but no, we've been consistent. So we finished 10th at Can-Am. That was my first time there.
Nice.
And then 13th last night at Utica.
First time there too?
No, that was my second time there. I was back there in 2017, so I haven't been there in a long time. But just struggled early and then kind of found some speed late, but definitely a slick surface we haven't saw this year. So
how about this place? Have we seen it before, Brewerton?
No, it's my first time here. I just went and drove out to the track to figure out what gear to put in the car, and it looks pretty cool. It looks very racy. Yeah. So I've watched some videos on YouTube, and hopefully we can have some speed tonight. I
ran a season here myself. Turn 1. It's a lot tighter than what you think. So, and turn 3, you can blast in there, but the wall will reach out and grab you if you don't lift somewhere along the way. So, and of course, he's listening to a guy who won 1 4-cylinder super stock heat. So, take that advice for what it is. But the rest of the tour, Fulton and Weedsport, have we been there?
Fulton, I've been to. Last finish there was 4th about 2 years ago. We actually raced there last year, and it rained out, and we had to go home for a different race. But we made the redraw that night, and we were running pretty good. But yeah, so I've been there probably about 4 or 5 times. Weedsport only been to once. Okay, and I would imagine that Weedsport's setup, and I don't know what people have told you, probably about the same as here, to some degree, right? Yeah, and we race a track kind of similar to these back home at Merrittville.
Okay.
So the D shape's not totally foreign to us. This one's maybe a little different. I think Weedsport's more like Merrittville, a little flatter, with the backstretch rounded a little more, but I guess we'll find out once I turn some laps.
Well, they say Merrittville turn 4 is tighter than here, and turn 1 and 2 tend to be more open. It's almost like a reverse.
Yeah,
it's kind of what they said.
Very skinny coming off 4 at Merrittville.
Yeah, and that'll reach out and grab you too if you go flying through there too much. I looked at you earlier. You told me who you're related to, and as soon as you smiled, I said, I see it now. You're related to somebody we know pretty well from around here, from up north in Canada.
Yeah, Joe Plazik. Actually, you reached out to me today. Trying to figure out where to get some titanium for one of his buddies. As you know, with sprint cars, we got a lot of titanium.
That's true.
Yeah, no.
He's your uncle?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
So obviously traveled around the dirt tracks quite a bit. My father raced as well, and then my Uncle Joe. Grew up in the dirt track, grew up in Merrittville, Bransonville. Nice. So yeah, we were always in, and obviously more modified base, and now been sprint car for 10 years.
I saw Joe last year when he was inducted to the New York State Stock Car Hall of Fame. So Joe, if you're listening, nice to see one of your relatives. He's got to get away from those striped shirts that he always has, those patterned shirts that he's wearing on face. I swear it's the same shirt that was in my video. I'll have to watch that. Joe, we're just teasing you. But seriously, I hope you have fun tonight. Good luck with everything, Ryan. And guys, I'll put this up early enough. You can still come out to Brewerton Speedway and watch this show tonight. Remember, Fulton is tomorrow. And of course, Weedsport on Sunday. I'll be at Land of Legends on Saturday. You can watch on Land of Legends TV. Nice to see you, man. Good luck with everything, and I hope you have a good time tonight.
No, thank you, appreciate it, and just for the fans, it's been very racy. A lot of fast cars here, so come on out.
There you go. There's advice right from somebody right there. So nice to see you. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, appreciate it.